I'm gonna make a video here that I was not expecting to make because I'm struggling. I'm here in the Philippines, in Manila. If you don't know, I live in Bangkok. The primary purpose of this trip was to make videos, and I did make some videos. I went to Boracay for a week. Those videos were not particularly difficult to make because Boracay is so beautiful. So I got tons of beautiful footage just because the scenery itself and the beaches there is so beautiful. But I want to talk about being a YouTuber as an introvert. Right now, I'm going through a lot of stuff in my personal life. Making YouTube videos can look much easier than it is. I even thought that. Before I started and before I got into this, it looked easy. You see these YouTube videos and it's just like, oh yeah, you just turn on the camera and you just walk around and talk, right? But what if you don't feel like talking and you've spent a bunch of money to go to a particular place and you don't want to do anything? Or you're sick, like I am right now. Or you're going through a bunch of traumatizing stuff in your personal life or at work, all of which is happening to me right now. So I just don't feel like doing anything right now. But I guess I feel like only making this video. I don't feel like going out there and exploring around or going to particular places and talking about them. I'm just not motivated to do that at all right now. So I figured I would just turn on the camera and talk about where I'm at, because it's a struggle. Yeah, doing YouTube videos can seem easy if you've never tried it. Those of you that have tried it know it's not nearly as easy as it looks. It takes energy. It takes planning. For it to be a good video, you usually have to be in the right headspace. You have to be in the present moment. You have to be not distracted. You have to do 100 different jobs for that channel. You're the cameraman, you're the videographer, you're the script writer, you're the actor, you're improvising scenes, you're the video editor, unless you can afford to pay for an editor, which I'm not going to do for this video. You're the sound guy, you're the location scout. So many other things that you don't even think about until you dive in. So it takes a lot of energy, it takes planning, it takes motivation. So if you're an introvert, like myself, this can be extremely difficult, especially if you're going through things and you're having a particularly introverted phase, like I am right now. However, I don't want to be all doom and gloom. This is one of the reasons why I continue to make these videos, even though it can be very challenging sometimes. It pushes me out of my comfort zone and it forces me to do things that I normally might not do. I've had it get me to overcome my introversion many times, but right now my introversion and my issues in my personal life are winning. are overcoming the YouTube motivation. So one of the reasons that I continue to make videos despite being an introvert and struggling with it sometimes is because it gets me out there and forces me to do things that I normally might not do if I wasn't making videos, which can be good. I have experiences and go places and do things that I normally might not do if I wasn't making videos. So I think that's good. So if you're an introvert and you're considering making YouTube videos, that could be one benefit for you. I don't really want to talk about the details of what I'm going through in my personal life, but it's several different things from different angles. And so it's kind of a perfect storm, if you will. I'm having a difficult time at the moment in my personal life and my work life. This video is completely unscripted, so I'm just improvising and rambling. I've basically been in this hotel room for the past 2 days since I got back from Boracay, pretty much doing nothing. Well, not doing nothing. I've been working on the computer, trying to do a little bit of research on videos I'm gonna make for the next few days that I'm here, but I'm just not motivated to do them at all, to be completely honest. This video will probably come out before the videos that I've made so far because those need to be edited, and this I'm just gonna upload raw. I wanted to make a real video though and just talk about where I'm at in these struggles. Maybe it'll help people or give you some insight into some of the realness. This is another thing that I wanted to talk about. I've been watching, Another reason why I make YouTube videos is because YouTube is the main platform that I consume media on. YouTube is my favorite social media platform, and I watch YouTube more than I watch Netflix even, or TV, or any other thing. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I'm gonna be like a cynical old man right now, but so many YouTubers, especially in this travel vlog space, are just fake positive. And they're just like, oh, I'm gonna eat this hummus right now. It looks so good. It's so soft and crispy. And oh, look at that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And they just over exaggerate all of this shit. And it's just so corny and cheesy. And I mean, maybe that's one of the reasons why my channel doesn't grow so fast, or I'm not the most popular YouTuber, because I can't fake it. I don't want to over exaggerate things and be fake, and I just want to have mostly realness on my channel, and that just ain't me. So it can be discouraging, you know. I see all these popular travel vloggers, and some of them are not so fake. They're really good, and they have a good balance of genuineness, or perceived genuineness, and they don't over exaggerate too much. And they include some of the real stuff and the struggles and the challenges, but a lot of the majority, they put the gloss on, and they emphasize the good parts, and they cut out all of the, like what I'm doing right now. They don't do stuff like this. You can see that I'm struggling here. It's just, I at least wanted to make this video though to document this. I mean, this is the only video that I was motivated to make, is just talking about that I'm not motivated to make any other video. I've never really posted a video like this before, so we'll see how it goes. One thing that would be good right here is to give a shout out to my friends and family who help support me. My brother Tony, or Anthony, and my best friend Adam. Those two guys are awesome, because I'm getting emotional now. Yeah, so if one had a YouTube channel where they were just talking to the camera in a room in their house, it might not be so bad if you had slumps where you weren't motivated to make videos. But in my case, when I do mostly travel vlogs, if I've spent all this money to come to a destination like this, there's added pressure, of course, to get out there and make the videos. So I feel that stress to make as many videos and make them as good as possible. So that adds to the struggle if I'm not motivated to make the videos like right now. But then there is the upside, similar to what I discussed, to where it puts that pressure, so it kind of forces me to get out there and do it even if I don't feel like it. But this is probably the worst time that I've ever had in terms of this struggle that I just, like I said, I've been in this hotel room for the past 2 days just working on the computer and not making videos. Struggling right now. I'm still gonna continue the channel, of course. I'm not saying that I'm gonna stop, but. And then the other thing is, if you want to be successful on YouTube, you have to treat it like a job. So similarly, it's like that, where there's the added pressure that, of course, I want to succeed on YouTube and have as many views and subscribers as possible, yet it's currently my side hustle, if you will, or my hobby that I hope I can turn into an occupation in the future. But I have my regular job doing cybersecurity, for better or worse. So a few other points, I guess maybe I try to not ramble so much and actually make some points here. If you're just a viewer and you have no interest in being a YouTuber and you're still watching at this point, maybe just keep in mind these things that I'm talking about. Is every video you watch is made by a real person with real problems in their personal life and emotions and struggles and all of these things. So especially on social media, many people can be so critical, on their phone or their keyboard, but there's a human behind every video, even though lots of videos can be so formulaic and robotic and unrealistic, as I ranted about already. And then on the other hand, if you do want to be a YouTuber and you are an introvert, I say go for it. Even if you stop after a while, it's still worth trying. You learn a lot about yourself. It could help you get out there and do things. It could help you kind of break out of your introversion. It could help you with your public speaking, lots of different things like that. So even if you just upload videos as private or unlisted, maybe eventually you could work up to making them public, I still think it's worth it. Another struggle too, especially with a channel like mine where I'm still striving to grow, you put all of this time and effort and energy into videos and then you upload them and it just gets like a couple of hundred views. You put hours and hours and hours and weeks and months of effort and time and energy into a video and you upload it and it just gets a few hundred views, no comments. Sometimes that can be very discouraging. You put yourself into the videos, especially when you're trying to be authentic, like I try to do. If you're making like vlogs, like I'm making these travel vlogs, and you're basically documenting your life or your travels, you're literally like putting your life and yourself and your personality and everything into the video. And then if it just kind of flops and doesn't get a lot of views and stuff, or if it gets negative views or people are criticizing you, it can be very discouraging and demotivating. You're trying to make good videos, you put yourself into it, you put your time, your effort, your money, your personality, yourself, your life into the videos, and then some trolls just want to come along and criticize you. I fluctuate in and out of having thick skin, really, just kind of with the introversion thing also. Like, sometimes I'm motivated to make videos, and sometimes, like now, I'm really not, which I suppose is natural. With the negative comments and the trolls and stuff like that, I mean, I just usually just delete those types of comments, but I think it used to get to me more than it does now because I've been doing this for over 2 years now. But to use a cliche pop psychology phrase or concept, maybe I should remind myself that it's okay to have bad days and to just take personal time and to not be so productive. I think overall I'm a pretty ambitious person. So despite being an introvert, I'm pretty driven to do cool things and make achievements. But then again, there's this whole other aspect of trying to enjoy the present moment and not rush through life and to actually feel your feelings and not brush them aside or suppress them, which is a whole nother can of worms, I guess. I suppose it's okay. Especially now when this is still my hobby or side hustle that hasn't even become an income stream yet. Please subscribe, by the way. Actually, if you're still watching, help me help me out here. Give me a subscribe and a like and a comment. Give me an encouraging comment, please. Post a positive comment on this video. Yeah, I just watched this video on YouTube titled something like why I don't have big ambitions in life or something like that. I think there is some value in not being too ambitious and constantly pushing forward and looking towards the future and trying to be productive. Sometimes you just need to chill and hibernate and be useless for a while to recharge. That could be another takeaway from this video. If you yourself are struggling with things related or similar to this, it's okay. It's normal. Just chill. Open up your mind and shift your perspective. Kind of like I'm making this video, which is not a travel vlog. Even though I'm traveling and intended to come here to make travel vlogs and videos about the Philippines, at least I'm making a video. We can shift our perspective like that if we're having struggles or the way we intended to go is blocked. Take a side road, do an alternate thing. I'm a pretty multi-dimensional person myself, and so I have to remind myself of this, that if I'm not motivated to do a particular thing, I have plenty of other things to do. I'm making this alternate video that I didn't expect to make. I could read books, I could take notes, I could plan other videos. I got my regular tech work to do. And exercising. This is a big one. Exercising, meditation, and yoga, and stuff like that can really help. So I'm about to go to the gym here in the hotel. Lifting weights or any type of exercising, cardio, yoga, and meditation can really help with things like this. When you're feeling down, drive it out. Lift them weights. Do curls for the girls. Squats for the thoughts. I'm gonna go to the gym and lift weights. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, subscribe to this channel. Most of the videos on this channel are not gonna be like this. I'll see you soon with a different type of video. Thanks for watching.